Welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and this is the Fitness Corner. I'm sitting down today because we get ready to stretch. So once again, I'm your host, Mark Bryant. Welcome to the Fitness Corner. Why am I sitting down? We are going to be stretching today. That's right. Going to take you guys through a basic stretch segment here, and going to work on the legs a little bit, going to work on the upper body a little bit. So this way you know exactly how to do it. Now typically we warm up a little bit. So I guess we'll do a little warm up from the chair, and then we'll go right into stretching. So if you're seated, make sure you have a chair that's not going to move around and stuff. And let's go and start by marching out. You want to sit up nice and tall and go ahead and march. So when I say sitting up tall, look at my back. You don't want to hunch around. Try to really lift up, nice and tall, flatten that back. Known as a posterior tilt, nice and tall. And march. Relax your shoulders down. Don't shrug them, just relax. Easy march. There you go. Keep on marching here. Pretty hot in Seattle. Not gonna take that much of a warm up, but we're gonna move a little bit anyway. Now keep marching, press both arms toward the front. And you don't have to go all the way out with the arms, just a little bit. There you go. And make sure you're breathing, people. And keep sipping that water. It is hot.
Phew.
Hopefully, yes it is. Hopefully you're exercising in a cool place. Not too cold, because you got to keep the muscles warm. Awesome. Now we're going to go one arm up, reach up, and then the other one. As you reach up, breathe out. Woo! And we're going to reach back to the middle, one arm at a time. Reach. You're reaching forward. Try to maintain that upright position. And keep marching. That's it. We're going to go a few more here. And now we're going to add a little heel tap down. Heel tap. Heel. Yeah, we're just tapping that heel out, just like that. Tap the heel out. And press your arm forward while doing the heel tap. Press. Woo. Keep that going. All right, let's just go 5 more here. Then we're going to bring the knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lift your knee. Lift. Woo. You're going to feel that really on the upper part of the thigh here, known as your hip flexor.
Oh.
Because when you bring your knee up, you're flexing the hip. That muscle is known as your hip flexor.
Oh.
This is slow running, but we get there. We get there. Keep it going. Oh, now at the same time, we're going to go one arm up over the head at a time for the opposite arm, opposite leg. Let's try. Up. Oh yeah. Try to maintain that upright position. Keep it going. Oh my goodness. You do feel this. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let's circle the arms. Rotating the shoulders here, getting a little blood in there. Shoulder muscles, I should say, getting a little blood in the shoulder muscles. While at the same time releasing synovial fluid within the joints.
Huh?
Yeah, that word, synovial.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. Let's rotate the other way. Go back. Woo! All right, shake that out, people. Let's bring the arms behind the back and gently pull the shoulders back, lifting up the chest, stretching out the front of the shoulders and, of course, the chest muscles. This should be the front of the shoulder and the chest muscles. Awesome. Hold that there for a few more seconds. Nice. Now we're just going to turn on one side. So reach your hand over and just turn. Look to your left or right, whichever way you're turning. Now we're going to turn the other way slowly. Hey. Let's go back and turn the other way one more time. Woo. Oh yeah. And turn the other way. Awesome, people. Good stuff. And now we're going to bring our arms back behind the back. Pull the shoulders back again. Lift up tall, rib cage up. Now we're going to clasp the fingers, go together here, right? And we're going to hold it to the front, sit tall. We're going to round the back and press forward with the arms. Round the back, feel that in the upper back. Now sit back up. Oh, let's do that again. Press the upper back all the way to the rear. Hold it, and come up. Sit tall. Now we're going to lift your arms up above the head. Here we go. Slowly lift up, lift up. This may be hard for some of you, so be careful. And then we're going to come back down. Now when you come up, you're going to feel this on the side here. All in the back, that's your lat muscles. You may feel it in the shoulder going over your head. If you're tight in the upper back, that's going to help stretch your upper back out too. Let's try it again. Sit tall. Here we go. Up. Bring it down. Woo. And we're going to go one more time. Now this time when we have it up, lean to one side, reach up towards the ceiling, center, other side. Reach up towards the ceiling, center, and back down. Oh, all right. Now we're going to work more to the back, and particularly the lower back as well. So if you have a little chair, that'd be great. Or you can use a countertop. We're going to reach forward, lean into it, and just hold on to that chair or countertop and push your hips back to the rear. You can feel this in your lower back. And then release it. Now, if you don't have another chair or countertop that you can reach, you can place your hands on your thighs like this, and then lean forward, flat back and forth. You can do it that way, all right? So hands on thighs, lean forward with a flat back if you don't have a chair or a countertop to use. You can go like this, watch. Lean and go down. Come back up, all right? If you have a chair or countertop, do the same thing. And release that. So you feel that in the back, right? And if you can't get that far, it's okay. If you have back issues, people, it's important. If you have back issues, you definitely want to keep your hands on your thighs, sitting up tall, and then leaning just a little bit, and just holding that stretch right there, right? So let's go and do this for a while. We're going to go forward, hold right here. Now look at my back. Try not to round it. We want to try to flatten that back out. Hold it. Use your hands to help support your lower back. And we're going to turn to one side. Place your hands on your thighs. And then lean into that side. Just lean into it a little bit. Not too much. You may also feel a stretch in your hip on the side that you're leaning toward. Come up. And we're going to go to the other side. Hands on your thighs, lean into it slowly, and just hold it, get a nice, gentle stretch. Phew. And release it. Let's go back to our side and do it again. Here we go. We're going to lean just a little. And we're going to back off. And one more time. Turn the other side, hands on your thighs. And we're just going to lean towards that side, flat back, nice and long back, reaching out. And release it. Oh. So now we're going to go into the hamstrings, back of the thighs, and the glute muscles. We're going to stress those muscle groups out. You may feel a little bit in the lower back too, so be careful. What we're going to do is lift up the knee, and we're going to bring the thigh toward our chest. And we're going to hold it. Try to sit nice and tall, best you can. And just hold. Now, some of you may not be able to get up this high, so if you get in here, that's fine. Just go where you can. Try not to sacrifice form. Sit upright and bring that thigh toward the chest. And make sure you're not holding your breath. Bring that down. Oh, you get that. Let's try the other side. Bring the thigh towards your chest.
Phew.
It's going to be hard for some people, so just take your time. So this is stretching the hip region out. It's very important. A lot of people are stiff in the hips. This is why they have back problems and knee problems, as well as, hip problems too.
Oh my.
Yeah, no kidding. Bring that down. And let's go back to the other side and try it again. Normally, the second and third time, it gets easier. Hold it right there. A few more seconds. Sit nice and tall, people. Okay, release it. And we're going to go to the other side. Same thing. Lift up. Nice and tall here. Bring that thigh close to the chest. Awesome. And we're going to bring it down. Now what we're going to do, we're going to cross the knee over and do another hip stretch. So I'm going to do my right, so you can see from here. So I'm going to cross my right leg over. Once I get in that position, I'm going to go ahead and take my left hand, put it on the outside of my right knee, and pull the knee over toward the left side. And you're going to feel a stretch right on the side of the hip, known as your ilium, holding it right there.
Huh?
So you're stretching the muscle that lies on the part of the pelvis called the ilium. So getting a little gluteus medius stretch, that's where that muscle is. Hold it right there. You may get some TFL muscle running up in there. Just hold there. Woo. And we're going to release it. Now we're going to go to the other side and cross. So if I'm crossing my left leg here, I'm going to take my right hand, place it on the outside of my left knee, and I'm going to bring the left knee toward the right side and hold. Sit as tall as you can. And release it. And we're going to go back and do that again, crossing the right side. And we're going to go ahead and just turn the other way, pulling the knee toward the left. You might find the stretch getting a little bit easier. If not, take the time, keep working, then it'll soon get better. Try to sit tall. And we're going to release it, and the other side. Crossing the left. And once we get in position, pulling that left knee towards the right and holding. You're going to feel that outer hip on the left side. Hold right there. All right, release. Go to the next stretch by crossing. This time we're going to bring the knee down toward the floor. This is challenging, so be careful. Woo! Let's see what we can do. We're going to do the right side first. So you're crossing, sit real tall, and we're going to gently press your knee down. Oh boy. You're going to feel it all on the outside here. Primarily working on the hip flexor, and basically targeting the TFL muscle, TFL, tensor fasciae latae. No, not a coffee.
Huh?
Hold it right there, sit tall, you'll feel it. And a lot of people is tight in that area, so don't get frustrated, just do the best you can. Remember, we're pressing down gently. It's about to sit tall. All right, we're going to release that now. Oh, boy. And we're going to do the other side.
Phew.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That stretch is not my friend. Sit up tall. And we're going to press it down. Oh, yeah. Nice and easy. You can do these stretches from a seated position. You take your time, you work on them slowly, it works. So in case people out there saying, I can't get down on the floor, blah, 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 I don't have balance to stand up and stretch, well, guess what? You can sit and do it.
Wow.
And release it, bring it down. Woo-hoo. Now, the next one, we're going to cross again, but this time we're going to lean the upper body forward so you can get the stretch on the piriformis muscle. That's the way you're sitting. We're going to get that muscle stretched out, and we're going to still work into the hip flexor region as well. This is a little challenging, so be very careful. Let's cross. Sitting up tall. Now you can press your knee down. I'm going to hold mine down this way. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Sit tall. And then we're going to slowly lean into it. Whew. This is a real challenging one. Real challenge here. Remember, you want to lean from the hips. So you're not going to round the back like that. You want to sit up, lean from the hip joints. And just go where you can go and hold that stretch. You also get glute stretching here. Glutes, obviously, get the buttocks. Breathe out, nice and easy. All right, let's back off. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna try the other side? That's challenging, isn't it? All right, people, let me get in position here. Sit tall. I'm gonna pull my knee down. You can press yours down if you choose to. Sit up tall, and let's lean into it. And we're gonna just hold. You can really feel here, it's a good hip stretch. Now some people, they can't lean forward at all. Just do the best you can do. A few more seconds here. And we're gonna back off. Woo! Bring that down. Oh my gosh. Didn't that feel good? If you said no, you're right. But we're gonna do the other side anyway. Sit up nice and tall. The second time should feel a little better. Let's give it a try. Lean forward. Few more seconds. And we're gonna back off. Now some people, if they're really tight, this is all they can get to is right here. And they feel it all through the glute area, maybe in the back. And that's perfectly fine. Go where you can go. Let's go to the other side. Nice and tall. Let's start right there. And we're gonna lean into it, people, from the hips. Few more seconds. And we're gonna back that off as well, back off. Bring it down slowly. Oh my goodness. Now normally I take longer to stretch. I hold my stretches longer, but due to air time, I'm moving a little faster than normal when I stretch than normally. But you want to hold it, 30 seconds, and then as you get accustomed to it and better, you can go ahead and hold that stretch 45 seconds, even a minute, which really would benefit you. And that's where you're trying to go with that. I stretch every day. For those who don't know, October 19th coming up, I'll be 66 years of age, and I have a left hip replacement, so I have to keep practicing stretching. I got to keep strong, so I don't have any problems. And I never did, but I don't want to, so I got to keep at it. And you should do the same thing. So now, well, thank you. We're going to put the left leg on the chair. And now we're going to stretch the hamstrings, back of the thigh. Sitting up tall, you may feel this already. If you do, you'll move. Now from here, we're going to lean forward from here if you can, and we're going to reach towards your toes. We're going to hold that stretch. Leaning from the hips, very important to lean forward, hold. Now we're going to slowly back off and then do the other side. Putting the leg up there. And again, some of you may feel a stretch already, just like this. If you can't sit tall, lean into it, reach for the toes. Hold that stretch. Stretching the hamstring muscles in the back of the thighs there. Now real quickly, if you're a beginner at this here, you probably don't want to do a straight leg. Keep a slight bend in the knee. And then lean forward, you get the upper part of the hamstring stretched out. Very important to keep that in mind. And then slowly straighten to get the middle and the lower part of it stretched out. That's very important. So go in segments. Take your time. Don't rush. That's very. So another thing you don't do, you don't get hit. You don't bounce into it. No bouncing. If you cannot, that's right. If you cannot reach your toes, just put your hands either on your thighs or on your leg. But we do not press on the knee. We don't press on the knee, thighs or leg. And then you hold it just like so. Okay? And again, keep the knee slightly bent. Sit up. Grab onto the ankle and then lean into it. Or you can grab onto the toes. And you get that upper part of the hamstring, which is really important. The other thing you want to keep in mind, people, if you could stretch out your upper back and your lower back, actually it will help you lean forward. So the whole body plays a big role, and rather than that, you can reach further towards your toes, get close to your toes or not. And there's more to it than that. But that's the general idea. The main thing is just to stretch slowly, take your time, and be consistent. Arms behind the back. Good job today, people. I'm about to wrap this up. Watch here. We're going to put one leg back, press your heel down, and stretch out your calf muscle. Let's just do that. And once you do one side, we do the other. This is known as the soleus calf we're stretching. Hold it there. Change legs. Other leg further to the back. Press your heel down. Good job, people. Until next time, I'm your host, Mark Bryant. Say good night from the Fitness Corner. Keep stretching.